Hello, and welcome back to the Ultimate Decades. So, I'm still a little bit worried about loading up this game because we all know what happened in the Great Rift and the fact that the last time we had an update for a big expansion pack, we lost everything. And the rental system kind of crashed my whole Ultimate Decades thing. So, for this thing, what we normally do anyway on every 5 of the years, so 35, 45, 55, and so on, is we look at the family tree. And since our new family is so small, I'm not going to actually pull up the family tree this time and look at it. We'll do it again in 10 years. But we're starting right here in 1435. If you missed last week's premiere episode, we rolled to see who was going to war, and it is going to be Harris. Our heir is the only person going to war. So let's look and see who all is in our family. So I thought it would be nice if we just started over here. This is Martha, and Martha married Isaiah Bell right here. So Isaiah's mother and Harris's father were siblings. So had Harris not been able to have children who would be the next heir, it was going to be Milo that was going to be the next heir. I did not mean Milo. Milo's his dad. This is Isaiah. I'm so sorry. So Isaiah and his wife Martha have had 10 children up to this point. And as you can see, they only have 2 who are still living. This right here is Raymond Bell, and this is little Stephen Bell. And right now, they're the only 2 left in this family. And what I decided to do was Raymond is going to end up being the color white, and Stephen is going to be the color black. Those were the 2 colors that were suggested during the live stream that we try for some family members. And I thought that would be nice to get us like more colors than the ones that we used before, which we're still going to use the ones that we used before, but we're going to throw in white and black. So I'm reserved the right to change my mind about that if, like, let's say Raymond rolls to be, I don't know, like a vampire or something, then maybe Raymond's family will be black and Stephen's family will be white. But in any case, Raymond and Stephen are going to be 2 different colored clothings as they age up, if they both live to young adulthood and be able to have babies. Then we move to Sebastian is our current heir right here. And Sebastian's brother is Xavier right here. Now, Sebastian and Xavier were part of the quadruplets that were born and actually live. Actually, I think it was quintuplets. Yes, it was 3 girls and 2 boys. And the 2 boys are the only ones who live to adulthood. So this is Xavier. And Xavier married Rhaenyra, that one of you guys created, along with Black Beauty. And Rhaenyra and Xavier have had just this one set of twins. This is Xavier and this is Xander. I don't know. This might be Xavier and this might be Xander. I don't know who's who. They're identical twins. I gave them the same hair, but I did give them 2 different clothings. Not that that's going to matter at all, but that's what I did. And then those of you who have been following along on our main household right here, Harris married Elizabeth first. And Harris and Elizabeth had 10 children. 10 seems to be a name we have a lot of. And yes, it was quintuplets. I just checked. We had Alice, Sebastian, Xavier, Ida, and Xavier, who all lived to be... Alice died as a toddler, but Ida and Xavier both lived to be children, and then they died. And then our boys are the only ones that are alive right now. Then we had Emery and Emma, twins, and then Reese. And nobody has made it past childhood. However, now Harris married Madalena, and Harris and Madalena have had Godfrey. And Godfrey is going to be the beginning of our next purple group. So everybody that comes from Godfrey is going to be the beginning of the purple group. There will be more purples, but he's going to be the beginning. And then we all know Sebastian is our heir, and Sebastian married Riverland Rose, and she died in childbirth having baby River. She actually had twins, River and Rose, and Rose died at childbirth, as did Riverland Rose. So Sebastian waited a year, got remarried to Ginevra over here, who is loving on this horse. And you can't tell it, but Ginevra is pregnant. So we are waiting to see what kids Ginevra is going to have to add to the options. Because right now, River is our next heir. As long as nothing happens to River and he does fine on his rolls, he will be our next heir. So just to get everybody caught up, we also need a color for Xavier and Xander over here. But I don't know what we're going to do. I think we might do like a red and a blue. I know we kind of used those colors before. So I think we will probably still use those. We don't have a ton of options as far as colors go, but I like red and blue being the colors. So we could have black and white, red and blue, and then purple and green for our main family and our side family. So that also means that whatever children Ginevra has, whoever's not the heir, they're also going to be purple. So our purple family is almost always our largest anyway, because it's all the siblings of the heir. So that is the way that works. And that is it for our update. I know it's not very long. Like I said, I'm kind of concerned about loading this game up right now, and I'm getting ready to go on a trip for a week. And when I get back, which is actually today, when you're watching this video, I'm now back home, and hopefully things have gone well and I will be able to start recording as soon as I get back to work, which will be tomorrow. And the first thing I'm going to do is test out everything that I've been too scared to open. So I know you've been watching a lot of like new things and a few of the old things that I was less worried about being messed up. Either I didn't use a lot of mods and CC with them or whatever. So they were the ones that I was just less concerned with there being messed up files. But this one has so many little things that I use, so many CC items, so many mods to make it look medieval, that I've just been trying to wait on everything to get updated before I load it up again, because I do not want to corrupt the file again and have all those issues. So thank you for your patience while you saw weird and new things happening on the channel. But we're hopefully back. And everything is working well, and hopefully I will see you next week with the beginning of us playing 1435. It looks like we will be rolling for Isaiah Bell's birthday, and Rhaenyra, who is Xavier's wife, is going to be having a baby. And then we have the main baby at our own house. So those things are the only things that are happening this year, but that's nice. We got babies coming. So that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to share any ideas or anything that you have down below. Tips that you use when there's a new update with the game. I would like to hear those as well. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.